like, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
I've been waiting for this. Yes, it is mid-December and I'm finally here to watch a Christmas movie. Got my hot chocolate, toasted marshmallows, got my best, ugliest Christmas sweater. We love to see it. And I'm here to watch one of my favorite Christmas movies, KLAUS. It's an animated movie that's not bringing traditional animation back, but forward. And I'm so excited. Right then, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Letters. You don't really write many these days, do you?
I love Jason Schwartzman.
Again. With this one.
Which was the only ever blue envelope that was mailed in history, apparently.
Stop. Don't tell me. Let me try to guess. I give up. Who are you?
Ah, yes, I love Cusco.
It's been 9 months to get you into the Royal Postal Academy.
Actually, 9 months and 6 days, but who's counting? It's your son, Jesper. Little Jespy. Remember I said, Daddy, can I help you mail the letters? Can I help you put the letters in the letters and put them in a stamp with the post?
He literally is Cusco, but I don't care. Jesper's still hilarious.
Someday he might even thank me for it.
Thank you, Dad.
These backgrounds are so gorgeous. I mean, let's think about the fact that this hand-drawn animation actually looks like computer animation. It's really all because of the lighting, which is... but we'll get to that. You'll see more of it.
New postman, Smearensburg, which is on an island which is surrounded by water, which I need a boat to get to, which you have. Are we starting to connect the dots?
KLAUS was my introduction to Norm Macdonald. May he rest in peace. And I love his character, the ferryman. Every word he says just oozes with sarcasm, and I love it.
There she is, Smearensburg. Why, you should see it in the spring. That's when those grays really pop.
See what I'm saying? Nothing says the spirit of Christmas like body bags. She's so creepy. She's like a little Wednesday Addams. Did they make it look like a noose on purpose?
Really?
Jeez. Party, let's go!
Get up!
Wednesday Addams strikes again. This is like my 5th viewing of the movie and I can still laugh out loud at stuff like that.
Look who's finally throwing in the towel.
Throwing in the us!
You know, I never thought I would live to see Yzma be voiced by Jessie. Huh.
This is no way to treat a person. Certainly not this person.
But she straightened your hat for you. Be grateful, Jesper. I love Alva's character animation. I remember seeing this one progression shot of this one shot, just in the different stages of animation. You know, rough sketch, cleanup, ink and paint, lighting, final frame, and it's just so cool to watch stuff like that. I've seen tons of other KLAUS progression shots, and they're just so cool to see.
Holy moly, that's you? What happened?
What happened? What?
This movie is pretty revolutionary when it comes to lighting in traditional animation. I don't think I've ever seen lighting like this in a 2D film. You know, traditional pen and paper. It's immaculate.
Morning, Miss Alva.
Mogans.
Well, lots of nice natural light, rustic touches, central air, and panoramic views. Perfect for animal lovers.
The door got knocked down.
You're a postman in Smearensburg, which is on an island, cut off from the world, frigid, cold, angry, violent neighbors, and this is home now. Are we starting to connect the dots?
Match cut. Even in this dark and drab town, before it gets transformed for the better, they still manage to fit some color in there, and I love it.
Hit low. Don't panic. Don't panic.
I guess that's why they call it snail mail.
Ba-dum.
Folks around here only have one thing to say to one another.
This is one of my favorite background jokes, like, ever. I love it so much.
You just toss a penny over to me so I can stamp it and we're all ready to go.
Couldn't you just
put it in?
Aw, I really, really would, but I can't.
He is so manipulative.
This nice man says he can mail my drawing back
That's
to
not,
me.
she's lying.
Can you give him a
Children are
penny?
liars.
That's one of my favorite lines from this movie.
That must be the express mail.
This movie's a riot. This movie's got killer transitions. First the time lapse, and now this. Oh, this movie is so well made. I mean, this movie is directed by a guy who animated Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, so I shouldn't really be surprised. Nice to see you too, J.K. Simmons. He's just standing there like the man standing emoji.
Please don't chop me up and scatter my parts in the woods!
I love his line deliveries so much. Look how scrawny he is. He could have totally just fit in there without him moving them. The chimney sound. Dunk. Bonk. Oh, he's delivering a package to Carl Fredricksen's house. Look at this lighting. Come on. It's kind of like a character of its own. How did this not win Best Animated Feature? This shot especially. Come on. You're telling me it didn't win Best Animated Feature with a shot like that?
He also said to bring you a penny each. It's not a letter if it doesn't have postage.
That reflection shot. The cinnamon topography in this movie. It's incredible.
Hey, you want a toy? Hey, would you, like a brand new toy?
The fact that he acts like a freaking drug dealer in this scene. This movie is twisted, and I love it for that reason. I mean, among other things.
Better sound sad. Did it sound sad? Okay, good job. Hello?
Did you see that one-handed swing?
We were never properly...
Now we actually have a noose in this movie.
Here it goes.
Dark humor. Pretty shot. Pretty shot. I guess you can say something's in the air. Aha. This was probably done digitally because I know there was some computer animation involved in this movie, but seeing that shot in a traditional animated movie is just... Will I ever shut up about this movie? Will I ever shut up about the animation? Will I ever shut up about traditional animation in general? No. Never.
It's that a crumb despises an Ellingbow?
And an Ellingbow can't stand a crumb.
They really made a Hamilton and Burr reference. For crying out loud.
Tell me all about where this pretty thing came from.
I really hope the editor for this movie got a raise. Him crawling back to the post office just to show that little progress and then see how much more he has to do with the camera work. It's such a clever touch.
Great, move along.
Margot!
She's not from here. She's Sami.
She's so precious.
I see no letters, so come back when you have one. Have a nice day.
I kinda sorta wish they translated her Sami, but I guess that's supposed to make us as clueless as the characters, so it makes sense, but at the same time I still want to know what she says. But at the same time, look at her, she's so adorable.
It's huge, but he can squeeze down any chimney. Really? How?
This is such a great origin story for Santa Claus. They establish his characteristics and where things associated with him came from, like the cookies and being able to go down a chimney, the coal. This was a friggin' Oscar snub. And I'm sorry to Toy Story 4, but really? I can't blame them, I have to blame the Academy. Ugh, stupid Academy voters. The scene is literally just Twitter users from 2 years ago when everyone was talking about KLAUS. I miss that time. Pre-pandemic and all.
What happened?
Not a word. You just sit there, be all magical and awesome.
Okay, so imagine that line, but on top of the picture of Cusco. And tell me you can't hear David Spade say that. I dare you. I dare you.
Not a word. You just sit there, be all magical and awesome.
What?
See what I'm saying? The lighting is absolutely its own character. This movie was I think big enough success that we could be seeing more traditional animation like this in the future. I mean, we're already seeing the impact of Spider-Verse on the animation community, and Disney did recently open up a traditional animation trainee position, so...
Too heavy. Less presence, less weight.
I find it weird the way KLAUS talks during the first half of the movie. During the second half, he's articulate all of a sudden, probably because his relationship grows with Jesper. But during the first half, he uses super short sentences in like basic English. I get he's supposed to come off as standoffish, but he sounds like a freaking caveman. Might as well say ooga booga while he's at it.
4 children's dreams being shattered. No. No, 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 I won't allow it. We have a sworn duty for the children.
Think of the children, KLAUS. I love this movie's use of montages too. They have a stationary camera, but yet you can see the sun set over time, or the moon going across the sky. It's... I'm never gonna shut up about this movie.
He keeps a list.
The naughty list, he calls it.
You lie.
Trust me.
You do not want to be on the naughty list.
You still want to throw that snowball?
Do you now? I didn't think so. Man, I love Spider-Verse. The only reason why I know that scene as well as I do is because the only time I watch this movie is during Christmas, but when I'm on Netflix year-round and land on KLAUS, they show that scene for like the preview, and I've watched it so many times, so trust me, you do not want to be on the naughty list.
Also, I cleaned my dad's old clarinet. I hope I did a good job. Can I get a toy, please?
The child voice actors are so cute. Body bags in Christmas movies, woo! Oh, I love that tip of the hat. It just looks so nice in that shot. I love seeing this town be a happy place. Yay!
A true, selfless act always sparks another.
See what I'm saying?
Well, look who's suddenly a chatterbox. Tell me, what made you squander all those words into that nugget of wisdom?
At least the movie's kind of meta about it, though.
Oh, look, it can laugh. Mystery solved. Time out, really? That's how you laugh?
J.K. Simmons has a pretty great Santa laugh. Jeez. I remember when I was recording my Rise of the Guardians video, I started thinking, you know, J.K. Simmons would be a pretty good Santa Claus. Because, you know, of Santa Claus in the movie North. And then it took me another second to realize he was literally in KLAUS. I forgot about this movie's entire existence for that one moment. Dumb story. I know.
Hello, Pasta Mai.
Oh, good. You're back.
Margot, baby. Oh, you want to know who animated Jesper in this scene? James motherforking Baxter. He's worked with Disney, DreamWorks, most recently off the top of my head, Wolfwalkers. He's like one of the most famous animators. He's freaking awesome. I love his work. Seriously, he's incredible. This might as well turn into a James Baxter appreciation video.
I gotta do crap. You got we. Can you please get off my porch? You're trespassing.
I, leader of the proud. Oh, forget it. The mood is gone. You know why I'm calling this meeting.
I love Joan Cusack in this movie. She did a great job.
So we must join together in peace to help stop this peace?
Our ancestors demand it.
Logic has left the chat. Love the sunset shots in this movie. Sergio Pablos is an amazing director. My gosh.
Impeccably organized for you.
No!
No.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Get
to...
out!
Jeez. I love the expression on his face. You can see him kind of like quivering. Such a good movie. Hi, Margot. She's so freaking precious. Oh my gosh. And the little gap between her teeth. Oh, with those big eyes.
He doesn't deserve to... I didn't mean to... Well, now I just feel like I've behaved like a... Precisely.
I don't know what it means, but yeah, agreed. I think the use of this modern pop song and like modern colloquialisms, like, didn't they say like, you gotta be kidding me, or like, come on, or something like that? It didn't really have to be there. The fact that it already takes place in the past, not really sure when, but it already has that timeless feeling, and the song and some of the dialogue kind of dates it. I still love this movie, if you can't tell, but probably could have been better without it. Though I do also love this movie's use of little to no dialogue, like this scene. Maybe it's a good reason why KLAUS doesn't speak that much after all.
KLAUS,
But that specifically, I like that. Jeez, they had to wait out in the cold that entire night. Ugh, poor guys. I still remember 2-3 years ago seeing animation tests on Twitter for this movie. I would see bits and pieces of rough sketches of Jesper and I was like, oh, that's cool. Probably never gonna come out, but that's cool. And then it was announced it was coming to Netflix, and since Netflix doesn't really tell the exact release date until like a couple months beforehand, I was like, yeah, it's gonna take forever. But then they dropped the trailer and I thought it looked super cool, and then the movie came out and I've loved it ever since. I actually remember watching the trailer in my math class. Sophomore year? Yeah, sophomore year. I was like, yeah, I don't know why Panic at the Disco song is here, but it looks good. And it definitely was, because here we are. Yay! Go Margot!
Looks like someone might need help mailing letters.
Who?
How have we never defeated you?
She used to tease me about it.
she?
My Lydia.
Tragic backstory time. That younger version of KLAUS doesn't even look like him. Looks more like Pacha, honestly. I need to stop with the Emperor's New Groove comparisons, I'm sorry.
And then she got sick. It almost feels like she's still...
With the wind, the leaves. This is basically Pocahontas.
I might not even...
What are you going on about? Let's go! No time to lose!
I love J.K. Simmons. He's an amazing voice actor. I mean, he's KLAUS, Kai, Tenzin, the friggin' author of the journals, and Invincible, which I haven't seen because I don't like gore, but I heard he's good. Another great match fade. Nice to see you. Look at Alva's little glow up. She looks so cute.
Now would you take a look at that?
Okay, now I want to live in Smearensburg. Look at all the lights, it's so pretty. Little Wednesday Addams is smiling. They decorated the frickin' whale corpse. Yay. KLAUS and Alva are so cute. Oh my god.
Surrounded by
This is another one of my favorite shots. I mean, the detail on the carousel, the friggin' lighting. Do I even have to mention it?
They insisted, and I didn't want to be rude.
You look great, KLAUS, okay? And the red and white are from the Sami people. That's so cool.
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. KLAUS?
Yeah, the Lara reveal story is ridiculous, but we did get that shot.
You just duped everyone so you could get back to your puffed up life back in the big town.
I did like Selspex's idea. She mentioned it in her KLAUS video about how they should have been understanding towards what he was doing instead of, you know, having the third act breakup and then them not talking to him. And, you know, I mean, we've been through this. It could have been something new. Oh well.
Just listen,
Everybody's out to get something, right?
And the score having this big crescendo. I mean, again, could have been something different, but whatever.
Never saw a postman looking more miserable leaving than on the day they came in. I'm sure it's nothing that could fester and eventually become a source of resentment and regret.
Jasper's character arc. I love that moment. No dialogue, just an eyebrow raise. Whew. Powerful stuff. I like it. Margot, baby.
Cheer up, little one. I think I may have missed my boat.
Cheer up, little one. Oh my gosh. They're such an adorable duo. Vincent van Gogh would be proud of that starry night. Wow. Just might be my favorite shot in the movie. All the stars are so pretty. I love it so much.
How long until children go back to the old ways once there are no toys to bribe them with? How long until they turn against each other?
This movie just turns into Lord of the Flies. So I know this sleigh and the sleds are 3D animated, and it's pretty incredible how much it blends into the 2D environment. It looks great. Nope, never mind. Just turned into Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, no!
That extreme wide shot. Ooh, scary.
Jasper, let go!
Character development.
I wouldn't be so sure.
The camera movement makes it look so menacing.
This town was built on resentment and spite.
Kinda sounds like America. What?
Kids talk, you know? And if kids happen to be talking about their parents plotting to form an angry mob, then, you know, teachers listen.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding with that shot? Shh. Shut up. Shut up. How did this not win Best Animated Feature? Besties.
As for Alva and I, what did you expect? Of course she loved me.
They are a cute couple. Look at the northern lights. Oh, second favorite shot in this movie. I wish there were more scenes of northern lights in animated movies. They're so pretty.
The years went by.
He gets older as the years go by. I'm not ready with this gut punch of an ending.
What is on your face?
What, you don't like it? I think it looks good on me, don't you?
You keep telling yourself that, Jasper.
And then, on the 12th year,
His time has come. No! KLAUS ascends.
I'm coming, love.
Stillness. All is quiet. He won't answer. He's not gonna answer.
I asked everyone, but we just couldn't find him.
Look at Margot. She's so grown up.
No goodbye, no explanation, nothing. It was as if he had just faded away.
Though it would have been nice if he said goodbye.
What happened to him after that, I can't even begin to comprehend. What I do know is that once a year, I get to see my friend.
It's bittersweet, but it's a great ending. Brava, Sergio Pablos. Brava. Yoshimichi Tamura is back at it again on this channel. I had no idea he was a supervising animator on Jesper. And Slavin Reese? He was the animation supervisor on Margot, and I actually follow him on Instagram because he's done animation for Cartoon Saloon, and I'm a huge fan of Cartoon Saloon's works, so it's nice to see both of them here. James Baxter, it's always amazing to see him, as I mentioned before. He's so freaking awesome. I absolutely love this movie, if you can't tell. I still remember seeing it 2 years ago, either on or sometime after its release date. I loved it. I loved the animation. The fact that it's in traditional animation and that it's kind of sort of mainstream, like it was released on Netflix, so it got a huge audience. It's something we haven't seen in a long time because nowadays traditional animation is either overseas or, you know, on TV. But it's nice to see a big mainstream feature movie like this in traditional animation, and I really hope this means it's going to make a comeback with Disney or DreamWorks, hopefully. Yeah, the animation, I remember cracking up during my first watch and not much has changed. This has instantly shot up to like my top 3 favorite Christmas movies. Maybe my favorite, I'm not totally sure, because there's also, you know, Home Alone, which might be the best, but again, I don't know. Got jury's still out on that one, so yeah, I love this movie. It's so great more people are discovering it every year, you know, every Christmas. It's a modern Christmas classic. What else can I say? Again, no offense to Toy Story 4, but this deserves the Oscar. At least it got the Annie Award though for Best Animated Feature, so it's not a complete loss. But yeah. This has been empty for a long time now. I just want to hold it. Look how cute the mug is. I have a little bit of an update. This is going to be my last video of 2021. That sounds so scary, even though there's like 2 weeks left. But my first video of 2022 is going to be my favorite movies of 2021. And I need these last couple weeks, one for like a Christmas break, but also to watch movies that came out this year that I need catch up on just to see if they'll make it to the video, and also rewatch movies on that list so they're, you know, fresher in my mind. I think I'm losing my voice. Oh no. Yeah, I hope this is a great last video of 2021. If you enjoyed this video on KLAUS, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more movie commentaries, and I'll see you next year. For crying out loud, Cooper.